Hey you guys, it's Bridget, and I just wanted to jump on and show you some of my favorite ways that we cook with essential oils in our home. So I was going to start off with a couple of them, and I'll just tell you, if you are used to cooking with herbs, cooking with essential oils is a lot of fun because you can put such flavor in your dishes even if you don't have those fresh herbs on hand. And so if you have the oils, they're kind of always good and always ready to go. So it's a lot of fun to be able to have. So just kind of as a basic rule of thumb, where a recipe might call for a teaspoon of an herb, it's usually about a drop of oil. So if it calls for a teaspoon of black pepper, you would put about a drop of black pepper oil. So it's usually about that. Of course, everyone's tastes are different. Now I'm going to tell you an exception to the rule, and that's going to be with oregano. So we have talked about how hot of an oil oregano is. It's a very hot oil and very strong and flavorful to cook with, and we love it, especially for our Italian type dishes. So what I like to do when I'm cooking with oregano is I like to just take a toothpick and I dip it right into the top, get a little oil on it, and then in whatever dish I'm cooking, I just swirl it around right in that dish. And normally that is all that's needed. And we like a lot of spice, but this flavor is so good and strong. So if you want a little more from there, you can always get another toothpick and try it a little more. Then one other way that I do like to use it, especially oregano or any thyme, marjoram, a lot of the different oils that we have, I like to again get a teaspoon and I'll pour in a teaspoon of olive oil or whatever oil you choose to cook with. And then right in there, I'll just put in a drop of the oregano or whatever essential oil I'm cooking with that day. And then you can just kind of get an idea, and it's not going to, you can pour it from there, and that way you don't ruin your whole dish. If it's already strong enough and you don't need it all, then you just pour it out and you didn't ruin everything. So that's another little tip. We use essential oils. We use lemon and lime often, black pepper often, oregano for sure. We keep those oils, cinnamon oil, right in the kitchen because it's a great place. Of course, we can grab it anytime we need. We love to put a drop in with our tea when we're drinking tea, oftentimes. Of course, if you are following a recipe, just kind of taste as you go because everyone's taste buds are different, and so we want to make sure that you don't go ruin your recipe because you put 30 drops of lemon where I might love 30 drops of lemon. So it's completely up to you. Another great option would be, and let's see if I've got one lying around. Yes. And so if you know there are certain oils that you love to cook with all the time, you can just get a little dropper bottle, put a label on it, fill it up with some olive oil or, again, whatever oil you like to use, and then put, depending on the size, in a bottle about this size, I'd probably start with about 10 drops of my favorite oil that we cook with, and that way it's always ready to go. You can just unscrew it, put a drop or two right in your recipes, and that way it's just another fun way to be prepared. Okay guys, hopefully you are loving your oils, and I challenge you to try to find one that you would like to try internally in a dish or recipe. You can always check out doTERRA blog. They have some really good ones. One of my favorite you can check out, and I wrote down the name just so I can make sure I didn't forget it. It's the Italian bread dip. And so it's a super easy one that you just make with some oil and some spices and essential oils as well. So it's a fun one to get to try using your oils to cook with right from the get-go. Okay, hope you're having a great day. Thanks, guys.